I cried at school again multiple times. It's day 89 of my Practicing Visibility series. I am struggling to not be emotional right now because I am someone that is deeply moved by things. So not just like sad or negative things, but beautiful and special things like really touch me. And this week and last week that I've been working at the school, it's like the kids are actively trying to make me cry. They're like actively trying to make me emotional. I've got one day left at this school. Tomorrow's my last day. And I'm starting to feel a lot of grief. I'm starting to feel a lot of grief around, moving forward and not seeing these kids next year. Well, the 8th graders, or maybe even the entire school. Nothing is promised. I don't know if I'll get a chance to go back. So sometimes I have to just recognize that this is the last chance I get. And I want to appreciate that, which is a really beautiful thing. And also it causes a lot of grief, and grief looks like this. And this year, it's like the kids knew that I needed it, because the way that they are coming to talk to me about, what this work has been for them and how much they appreciate me being there, it's just been so powerful. And I talk a lot about how young people respond to me, and some people may think like, oh, it's all about you. And I'm not doing that because I'm like, oh, look, the kids like me. I'm doing that because I believe so deeply that this work is helpful for young people. And when young people tell me that the work is helpful for them and that they appreciate it, right? That's what keeps me moving. And so today I got a bunch of gifts from kids, and I'll start with this. It's a little crane. Student Avi was making this for me in class, and he was like, oh, here, I have a bunch of them. Like, he gave me a ton, and I was like, Avi, I don't have a lot of space to bring stuff with me. Can I just have one? And he was like, no, take them all. And I was like, dude, I don't have space. Can I just have one? And he was like, yeah, okay. And then kind of under his breath, he was like, there's messages in them. And I don't know how to open these because it's like a folded origami and I don't want to mess it up. But then I was like, oh, buddy, give me the note. Wait, I think I figured it out. So he said he wrote notes in them. And I should have opened this before the video started just to make sure it's not anything inappropriate. It says, oh, I'm so close. I'm almost there. I don't know if you can see, I'm almost there. It's just really well done, and I don't want to mess it up. It says, you are enough, which is great. Second gift I got was from a 6th grader. I think she's in 6th grade. I apologize if not. Dono Vin, with the Vin crossed out in friend. She came up to me and asked me how to spell my name because she wanted to do something for me, and she made that for me. And then the last one, Bethany. I can't look at this without getting emotional. Sometimes part of the price of doing this work is that I don't have the community. And I've been saying that a lot. And I don't want people who are in my life to feel like I'm saying I don't have anyone, because that's not true. But there's a difference between having people in my life and having a community to do this work with. So when I was a teacher, I had the same kids. I had some coworkers who I really liked and trusted, but with this work, it's just me. And Stone Valley for me has been a school where I get to come back every year. This is my 4th year with this school. Some kids have had me every single year that they've been in middle school. And I always miss the yearbook, and I'm always like, oh, I wish I made it, right? I'm joking about it, but honestly, I just want to know that I was a part of something. That I was a part of something that's not just me. I don't want to think of my work as like it's just me. And so I said that out loud. And I was like, oh, I'm bummed I missed the yearbook. I wish I was included, right? It's like silly wish to people, but for me, it's important to feel like I'm a part of the community. Means a lot to me. So I go into class today. Are you ready for this? She made me a yearbook page. She made me a yearbook page. It is literally pictures of me over the past 3 years that she's been there, right? It says memories with Dono friend. And she wrote, Don O'Friend is a youth mental health advocate that has visited our school for the last 4 years. He works hard at making sure we know important life skills to help us with our mental health through the course of our lives. On this page is only some of the memories we have created with Don O'Friend over the years. That's it. Okay. On top of it, at the end of the day, I had a kid who was in high school who I taught here at this school come back and talk to me about how the work has helped him. And it's just a lot. I'm so grateful. I'm so lucky. You know, I'm doing this program, this like visibility series, to talk about like what it means to try to grow as a speaker and to try to become a public figure. But this is the stuff that really matters. And sometimes I get so caught up in, am I doing the right social media? Am I doing enough outreach? Am I doing what I need to do to succeed? And I forget that this is really all it's about. That if at the end of the day, this was the last school I got to do this work with, I've done work that's meaningful and that's helpful. I don't care, and I told kids this today, I don't care if they like me. I don't. I just care that they view this work as an opportunity to learn how to feel better and do better earlier on, because kids are all we have. I wish that more people cared about kids. I wish that more people understood how important they are to our future. I mean, they are our future. And so to get this feedback from young people and, you know, in very clear ways, and also just like, hey, I appreciate you and I see you and I'm thinking of you and I consider you and I'm grateful that you're here. It just means a lot to me because it makes all the tough moments worth it. I also got to go eat with some of the staff and it's like I was on a team again, you know, and as soon as I left, I got emotional because it's just part of doing this work is that sacrifice of, I don't get to do that with people yet. So I'm going to take care of myself tonight. I got one more day left with the kids tomorrow. I'm going to enjoy it because we never know if it's going to be the last time we get to do anything. And I think sometimes I just kind of move through these events because I'm tired and I have a lot to do. And I'm thinking about all the interactions I've had with kids. I'm thinking about walking through the halls and hearing kids yell my name out and be excited to talk, and kids coming to talk to me about their issues, and just validating the work that it's helpful for them. Today, the 8th graders, I've never gotten such positive feedback on the workshop, and I designed it based on the feedback that they gave me. So for them to say, you heard us and you did good, it's everything. Shout out to Kono, shout out to Rocky, shout out to Leah, shout out to Grace, shout out to Caden, shout out to Bennett. All the kids who are saying, shout me out, there you go. There's your little shout out. If you're a Stone Valley person watching this, just know how much it means to me. And to the kids who went out of their way to make something for me, I'm just looking at this. I can even show you. I'm just looking at these gifts, right? Look at this. Just gifts from young people. They mean a lot. So I will see you tomorrow. Hopefully I won't cry. There's nothing wrong with crying. It's also just exhausting. And I don't want to cry all the time. So see you later. That's a heart.